throw out the records when it comes to a rivalry game. We have one of the biggest ones here in the Central Texas area. As on the soccer pitch this afternoon, you have the Battle of the Saints, the St. Mary's Rattlers, making the trip from up I-35 to the south side of Austin, Texas, to take on the number 7 team in the nation, the St. Edwards Hilltoppers. St. Mary's coming into today's contest, 8-4-4 overall, 6-3-4 in conference play, 4-2-2 away from San Antonio. They have qualified for the Heartland Conference playoffs and a chance to vie for the conference championship in the tournament. Their last 5 win, tie, loss. Last match, that loss, a 2-1 loss to Dallas Baptist at Dallas Baptist. As for the Hilltoppers, they have been cruising on a 9-game winning streak, currently looking for win number 10 this afternoon. 13-1-1 on the season, 12-0-1 in conference. They are the Heartland Conference regular season champion, and just to top it off, they are a perfect 7-0 here at Lewis Chen Family Field. The Hilltoppers dressed in the all-white with the gold stripes across the chest going from left to right. St. Mary's dressed in the all royal blue with gray stripes across the front, and they'll be going from right to left. We have kickoff, and we are underway. Hilltoppers get the ball and put it into the Rattlers' defensive half, as this will roll over the back, and it will be nothing more than a goal kick. Let's take a look at the starting lineups. First for St. Mary's, in goal from Flower Mound, Texas, Caitlin McCarroll, Heather Dawson, Lisa Tomenindal, Allie Rumfield, Katie Primo, Shay Dinsmore, Rachel Gurinsky, Caitlin Judge, Roxy Cruz Santori, Montana Montes, Tori Andrade, and they are led by head coach Corwin Rich, his 16th season at St. Mary's, assisted by Alyssa Taramona, the graduate assistant in her first year. For the Hilltoppers, familiar faces wearing the orange and black to celebrate Halloween. In goal, Lori Santoy, the senior from Georgetown, Texas. Sabrina Cohn in the midfield from Cedar Park. Jenna Lipscomb, the freshman from Cedar Park, getting the start in the defense. Grayson Jacks, the midfielder from Winter Park, Florida, as this one's just outside the 18 by the Hilltoppers, and then batted back by the defense of the Rattlers. Played into the box, and again, good defense rushing in and clearing with the header. Back to those starting lineups as the ball gets to midfield. We finished with Grayson Jacks, Libby Fish, the senior from right here in Austin. An anchor in the defense, Jennifer Boudreau, the do-it-all forward and the creative playmaker for the Hilltoppers. The senior from Longview, Texas, Sydney Carroll, the defender from Winter Park, Florida. Starting in the back line, Tony Tevez, the freshman from Vaterstedt in Germany. She gets the start here this afternoon. Julia Harrison, the linchpin between the defense and the attack. The senior from Tyler, Texas, Whitney Duffy, the junior from Gainesville, Texas. And rounding out the starting lineup, Ashley Valson Liu, the defender from Spring, Texas. Hilltoppers, great move by Duffy with the pass. Going towards goal, the shot, diving, save, the putback, goal! So 42:30 remain in this first half of play, and the Hilltoppers get on the scoreboard first. Whitney Duffy with a beautiful pirouette to make that pass. She got it to Boudreau. Boudreau took the left-footed shot. It was a diving, deflected save by Caitlin McCarroll. However, a true poacher's goal by Whitney Duffy, and that will give the Hilltoppers the 1-0 lead here in the Battle of the Saints at Lewis Chen Family Field. That is Duffy's 5th goal of the season, tying her for 3rd on the team. And it gives the Hilltoppers the 1-0 lead with 42-18 and counting here. As now I expect this game to get real physical. The Hilltoppers already lead in overall Battle of the Saints points. The competition that they have between both teams, 2 points to a half. This would make them 2.5 to a half if they hold on to the victory here this afternoon. I want to thank you for spending a part of your Saturday afternoon with us here on GoHilltoppers.com. You know, we also have volleyball action going on inside the Recreation and Convocation Center, but we are here outside at the Lewis Chen Family Field at the Battle of the Saints. And the Hilltoppers, number 7 team in the nation, already have the 1-0 lead. This one being sent in off of the left foot of Libby Fish. Into the box, it's headed away. On the rebound, Carroll was thinking goal. Instead, she will miss wide, and it will be a goal kick. The Hilltoppers hold the all-time record against St. Mary's at 29, 5, and 22. So 29 wins, 5 ties, 22 losses. Coach Nick Cowell, his first Battle of the Saints was a victory back in 2006. Ever since then, he has only dropped 1 game to St. Mary's and has only tied 1 other. So an overall record of 19-1-1 for head coach Nick Cowell. St. Mary's trying to mount an attack of their own here, as now they have to play catch-up from the very onset of this contest. Placed into the air, and then off of the header. St. Mary's able to win it off of a couple of headers and still keep possession. And then it's cleared away by Libby Fish. Pass cut out in the middle by Tomenendal. And coming right back was Lipscomb. And this will fall all the way back to Caitlin McCarroll, the junior from Flower Mound, Texas. Loose ball at midfield, recovered by the Hilltoppers. Pass to Jennifer Boudreau. Good turn as she beats the defender. One-on-one now with Sarah Bednars. Boudreau still with it. The cross into the box, near side post. Teves couldn't get the finish as it's deflected away. And now it's a hasteful clearance by St. Mary's as it goes straight into touch. Still in the Hilltopper attacking third. On the throw-in will be Sydney Carroll. And she was searching for Boudreau, who gets it back to Carroll. Splits the defenders and sends Teves on a run. Fancy Teves' chances just a tad too much there as it rolls out the back for the goal kick. Hilltoppers come in to this afternoon's contest with 9 clean sheets on the season, 24 goals scored at home, and 42 goals altogether, make it 43 now, 25 at home on the season after the Whitney Duffy first goal. So if you just tuned in with us here on GoHilltoppers.com, yes, the scoreboard is correct. It is a 1-0 lead for St. Edward's University, but that might change here as St. Mary's comes on an attack of their own. A little 1-2 game, and Santoy way off the line already. Makes the easy collection. And again, Santoy and the other goalkeepers here for St. Edward's, they usually don't wear the orange top at home, but the orange and black, perfect homage to Halloween that will be coming up on Monday. Hilltoppers still running with the ball. Jax tried to hit it off with the first touch. Didn't get a clean look, but Boudreau gets right back on it, but it's defended well as it's taken away by Caitlin Judge. Carroll gets it back. Fancy move by Carroll, but better defense by Santori as she was able to win it back for the Rattlers. The pass is cut out by Lipscomb. Tony Teves with the side of the foot, and it looks like it was deflected out of harm's way, and just barely by Caitlin McCarroll. And it looks like the shot just went wide instead. I thought that McCarroll might have gotten a piece of it, but that is not the case. And this will just be a goal kick. Headed back into play by Harrison, but Tomenendal falls on it first. And she will head into touch just over the midfield line. This will be Sydney Carroll coming over to make the throw. Off of the throw-in goes to Grayson Jax. Tomenendal, though, fighting for possession, and she wins it back with a toe poke of her own. the through ball. It splits the defense. Santoy getting called upon. She clears it with her feet. Still St. Mary's on the rampage here, searching for an equalizer. The shot taken from distance, and the shot will beat Santoy. Roxy Cruz Santori, the junior from San Antonio, by way of Brandeis High School, laces it from distance past the diving Lori Santoy. And like I said before, folks, when it's a rivalry game, you can throw the records out the window. And now, with 37-10 remaining in the first half of play, we are now tied at 1 apiece. Roxy Cruz Santori. Tremendous shot from outside the 18, and it just had enough curl on it. Santoy tried her best, but just got stuck. It was like trying to hit a perfectly thrown curveball. There's not much you can do with it. So now we got ourselves a contest on our hands, tied at 1-1, 36-37. Hilltoppers looking to get back ahead in this contest. The throw in from the far side. Lipscomb trying to cross it with the left-footed pass. Instead, it will fall back to the outside. Cone will try it. It goes off of the shoulder of Grayson Jacks just right out of the box. Now the Rattlers trying to come back on a counterattack of their own as they're able to hold on to the ball in their defensive third. Passing it upfield, the pass cut out by the Hilltoppers. Grayson Jacks with it. Jacks one-on-one with the defender here on the near side, just outside the 18. The cross into the box is deflected away. The Rattlers with it, Montes. Ashley Valson-Liu has it tackled away once again by Santori. She will lay off this pass that gets cut out by Sydney Carroll. In the attacking third, this is Jennifer Boudreau who beats Dinsmore on the turn. Boudreau crosses it into the box, going far side post. Getting her head to it was Duffy, and diving and deflecting it away was Caitlin McCarroll. Great idea on the cross. The finish, I thought it might have just snuck in on the far side post, but McCarroll, she read it well, and she was able to deflect it away with both hands outstretched. 35-16. And now the Rattlers with the ball trying to get at least past midfield. The ball will pass midfield, but Sydney Carroll will boot it back into the attacking third where it will fall deep out of touch or into touch. For the throw-in, Shane Dinsmore, the senior from San Antonio. She will throw this in here on the near side. 1-1 game, 34-46 here in the Battle of the Saints. Hilltoppers got on the board first thanks to Whitney Duffy's poacher's goal. And then coming back was Roxy Cruz Santori, who laced a screamer from distance. Foul called against the Hilltoppers, and we will have a free kick coming. Lisa Tomanendal, the senior from San Antonio, she will take the free kick. Of course, St. Mary's based in San Antonio, Texas. It wasn't a very good free kick, but it does take a Rattlers roll. But it will go into touch and give the ball right back to the Hilltoppers. Off with a quick throw in, Grayson Jacks tried to beat the defender to get it up to Cone, who was searching for Boudreau here on the near side and just a tad too far ahead on the idea. Winning it here on the near side were the Hilltoppers. Inside Cone trying to poke it through. Bednars was there, though, for the interception. Making an interception of her own was Sydney Carroll. And the long ball forces the defense to react hastily. It sends the ball into touch just outside, just right near that corner flag. Carroll on the throw-in, gets it into the 18. Cone turning, tried to get it back into the box, but it was headed away by Tomanendal, who also takes the tumble. She will draw the foul. Foul called on Boudreau. Actually, it was I want to say that was actually Bednards that got pushed down. In any account, a free kick for St. Mary's. Headed back into attacking play by Julia Harrison. Cone falling away, got her foot to it. And now Tevez able to box out the defender. Boudreaux off with a sloppy first touch from Shane Dismore. Boudreaux on goal, trying to pull it across her body, going far side post, and just misses. And I'm talking about maybe by just a couple of inches. Amazing stuff there. Boudreaux wanting the foul called. Coach Nick Cowell wanting the same. She was able to keep two defenders off of her and still pull the ball across the face of goal and just missing. And I'm telling you folks, by maybe 2 inches. Falling down was Roxy Cruz Santori, and she still able to get her feet to it, but pops it to a St. Edward's player. Tony Tevez on it now. From the far side of the pitch, Tevez inside, looking for Jax, who has it at her feet. Jax looking for a place to turn, instead passes it back to the outside. Long cross going far side to the near side. Boudreaux had it right on target, but it was blocked by Caitlin McCarroll. She has come up with some huge saves already. And that will keep this game at 1-1, but the cross was picture perfect. Right to the head of Boudreaux, who aimed it perfectly at the bottom corner of the near side post. And it was far side to near side. And still, nothing doing. 31-15, and it has been a game of chances already. But who will make most of the next chance that they're offered? They will be the team that will take the lead. Tenacious tackle by Montes as she took it away from Sabrina Cohn. Again, both teams assured of a spot at the Heartland Conference tournament that will be hosted here on the campus of St. Edward's University at Lewis Chen Family Field. Hilltoppers come into today's contest on a 9-game winning streak, and as the regular season conference champions, a right they claimed after they had the 2-1 victory on the road against Lubbock Christian. St. Mary's and Lubbock Christian tied for second in conference play, tied for third in conference play, but both assured of making the Heartland Conference tournament. But again, this is a game of rivalry. This is a game of passion, and the crowd reflecting that here today, as well as we have a great crowd on hand to take this game in live. And again, we want to thank you for spending part of your Saturday with us here on GoHilltoppers.com for this Battle of the Saints. I'm the Smash, Justin Simmons, and of course, happy to be with you all here on a gorgeous day in Austin, Texas. Not a cloud in the sky as we have a slip on the kick. This might cause some issues as Duffy trying to body out the defender to get possession. Instead, it's sent down the touchline, but it will remain with the Hilltoppers. Far side throw in coming. Looking for Tevez. She gets it down with her first touch, leaving it for Cone, but slid tackled away. Stepping in to make the interception was Libby Fish, and the Hilltoppers able to win possession back. Harrison here to the near side for Boudreaux, who turns, left-footed pass, the through ball, it's a beauty. Just a step away from Grayson Jax. I don't think she was ready for that pass to get there either, but Boudreaux, a world-class pass to Jax, just the right amount of pace and touch on it. And Jax just a step off. Off of the goal kick, it goes right to the head of Sabrina Cone, coming near side out of touch. And this will be a throw-in for the Rattlers. Dinsmore on the throw-in. It goes between both sets of legs there. Valson Liu coming over to shield off the ball from making a further run up the pitch. The throw-in, and it goes to Tomanendo, who plays it to the back line for Benars. And it has it cleared ahead. This goes past everybody. Valson Liu boots it with the right foot, and now it's a free ball, and everybody giving chase. Getting there first will be Caitlin Judge. And the pressure by the Hilltoppers playing that long ball forces the Rattlers with some hasteful defending. Cross going far side, trying to read it, and just punching it out of the way was McCarroll. Boudreaux was there looking for the poacher's goal. It looked like more of a shot than a pass. And McCarroll judged it correctly as she was able to send it away with her two fists. Ball sent into touch on the far side. Possession remains with the Hilltoppers. 27-37 and counting here in the first half of play, live from Lewis Chen Family Field. It's another classic in the making. A Battle of the Saints, a 1-1 game so far. Both goals coming very early in this contest. Thanks to Whitney Duffy and then Roxy Cruz Santori for the Rattlers. Taken away by St. Mary's, and then taken away right back by St. Edward's. Headed away, this time out of danger by Tomanendal, but not cleared out just yet. Carroll trying to put it into the box and has it pushed away. Off of the half volley, Tevis with a great pass to Boudreaux. Got her right foot to it, but just couldn't get the touchdown. Goal kick ahead. Well, both teams looking to break the deadlock here. Boudreaux comes into this regular season finale as the leading goal scorer for the Hilltoppers. She has 8 this season. It goes to the chest of Tevez, and then off of the leg of Cone, and this will be a throw-in for St. Mary's. Duffy now having 5 goals this season. Tevez trying to keep the ball down and using her body nicely to keep the defender away from the ball. Looking for Boudreaux with a long pass. The defender falls. Boudreaux will take possession of the ball. Here on the near side, near the corner flag. Boudreaux slices the defense. Great pass. It finds the chest of Cone. Trying to put it in off of the half volley. It's deflected. And then it's curled into the back of the net. Goal! The freshman from Watterstedt, Germany, Tony Tevez, says hello and gives the Hilltoppers the 2-1 lead off of the curling shot with the left foot that finds the lower 90 on the near side. And the Hilltoppers ahead 2-1 here in the Battle of the Saints. 25-40 and counting here in the first half of play. And it has been a sensational game so far. Living and dying with every possession. And we are just in the first half of play. It falls to Boudreaux. Will that be the goal that sparks the scoring, possibly the streak that the Hilltoppers may be looking for? We knew it was going to be physical play as Schaefer comes in with a meaty tackle. Hilltoppers able to keep possession, though, here in the attacking third, and we'll take a deflection off of Tevez's foot. And a throw-in coming ahead for the Rattlers.